Alright, we should be live. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Today we're here for Genshin. I'm probably on the third day before I quit, to be honest.
You think I've got a sharp tongue?
Shut up, okay? we're talking, okay, Wander? I'm joking. I love his gameplay and it's a cool character, but yeah. Alright. But yeah, we'll be doing the Archon quest. I was gonna return in Natlan, but not gonna lie, the quest really interested me, the trailers. So I'm kind of curious for this Archon quest. So we'll be doing that today. Then we'll probably just wait until Natlan. But yeah, that is the plan for
tell
today.
It like it is.
It is actually over in Sumeru. So we're gonna hop on over there. Don't mind me in this building. Honestly, just really love using flying here. Hello there, Mal. How are you doing? The Archon quest is crazy, just saying. Well, I'm looking forward to it. It definitely sounded crazy from the trailer. It sounded like it would be really good. So, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, Dane quests are always good, let's be real. But this one in specific sounded like it was gonna be amazing. I mean, we had Lumine actually talking in the trailer as well. Sounded like she was actually gonna appear more than... potentially, anyways. But then, we saw her in...
Solidify!
In We Will Meet Again, the first Dane quest.
Behold!
Hello, welcome, cheater. For real, to be honest, because I barely play this game at the moment, so that's probably how my characters are feeling. How are you doing, Lavneed? Hope you're doing well. We're gonna get a lore nuke? Well, I'm looking forward to it then.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it.
I couldn't believe it.
I'd even go
Okay.
so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Sounds like a big bomb.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
Which Archon do you need us to deal with today? Damn, okay. You know, they're just another Monday.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting.
Go on.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Which missing person, I wonder?
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers.
Do we have any clues, or are we looking for a missing person in the middle of nowhere?
With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion
There's
rate over
definitely
the past
something
few
about
years.
it. This will eventually lead to the Dane quest. We just don't know how. It's usually like this. It starts with Catherine.
Well, that's us for sure.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Hey, Egnerd, how are you doing? I just finished doing the quest a few minutes ago. It was so peak. I just said also had Mao in the chat also said it was really crazy, so I'm really looking forward to it. It sounds like it's gonna be great. How are y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Most of the lore information is already available on the internet. Well, I certainly do not want to look over it until I finish the quest, so I'll pass on that, but yeah, I would assume things would spread very fast. Which is also why I wanted to do this ASAP, because, yeah, if there's any lore bombs, that thing is gonna spread like wildfire. Like, I'm sure I would see by the end of the day. Like, as soon as I open Twitter or YouTube. To be honest, I am avoiding opening Twitter, because there's also a Okai Gakuen 2 story coming out today in CN. I don't know people who play it. But I'm sure someone on YouTube would put, like, a video on it with, like, a very spoilery title. They love to do that. So, yeah. Let's actually find out what that lore is before going onto YouTube and getting spoiled, most likely.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Poor missing person.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Isn't that the village that had things with Yaranara? Please don't remind me, but yeah.
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Alright, Paimon, she's so annoying. I absolutely agree, honestly. Yeah, hey, I'm glad you're doing well. How have you been? I've been well as well. Mostly playing Honkai Gakuen 2, and I do want to return to Honkai Impact 3 soon. I've also been playing FF14, which is also why I haven't returned to Honkai Impact 3, because I'm currently doing 2 dailies. Actually 3, because TOF. And I don't have a lot of space. So once FF14 is done, I am very close to finishing the Guitaric storyline, which is what I want to do. There's like daily travel quests, so you can only do it once a day. Once I finish that, I'll probably go back to Honkai Impact as well. Throwing up in arms in the air about excited or something like that was actually happening. Okay. Sounds like it's gonna be a hype quest.
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere.
Been good.
It certainly
Glad to hear
didn't
it.
seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable.
Alright.
The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
How is this gonna connect to Dane, I wonder? Bedtime story. Interesting name. Yeah, we're not flying over there. Let me teleport real quick. Alright, it's up there.
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Are you
Hello
streaming on
there.
any other
You
streaming
looking to
platform?
buy something?
Nope, just YouTube.
I do business in this area.
I do have another channel though, which I think I linked it to you before, but I could be wrong. It's a secondary channel. It's just variety channel. But I don't stream as often there, so you could kind of see a week where I do like 3 streams and then like 3 or 4 months where I do absolutely nothing there. So I don't really have a schedule there, so I just do whatever I want if it's not related to the main things we do on this channel. Except for 14, I do main story on this channel, but I do everything else over there. It will go on to the variety channel.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts.
And that might not happen at all. I'm hoping Paimon is actually something important in the story, and she has a transformation or something, and they either change her voice acting, or at least please change her fucking tone, because that will be so annoying. I don't know what is like. It's not even the voice actor problem. I don't know about the English one, but the CN voice actor that does Paimon, it's the same voice actor that does Femi Rins. And I will tell you, Femi Rins is not annoying like the voice acting. And I guess CN, in my opinion, probably isn't as annoying as the English one, but it's still quite annoying sometimes. So, can y'all just change your tone a bit? At least if she transforms or something. Again, we have 0 clues about that right now, but if it does happen, please. Because otherwise that will be annoying. And if she stays like normal Paimon, yeah, I feel like that might happen. If I can do this question responds more. Questions that makes them quite unique.
We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
Why do you not know their name? Is he recent to the village?
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I think GP Paimon is more annoying than English Paimon. I usually don't hear GP Paimon, so I can't really... I have heard it before, but not very often. So I can't really confirm, but I think GP Paimon is at least more annoying than the CN one. Between the GP and English, I'm honestly not sure. I need to hear GP Paimon more to actually make a conclusion on that for me.
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
He lives in the village, but you don't know where he lives. What?
Okay. Guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village
Why
as
do you
someone,
not know
you
where he
develop a lot of
lives?
memories together, you know?
Like, surely, if it's a small village, usually everyone knows each other. You would know at least where his house is, right? Like, it shouldn't be far away. I mean, it should be in this village, right?
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point,
That is
but
very odd.
that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
What the heck?
All right. Specifics aside, then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for
That's
others
not a
on more than
physical
one
appearance
occasion.
description as much.
Very interesting guy, that one.
So we're looking for a guy in his 20s. Like, is that all the information we have? Because, I mean, we can't really tell personality when we find them. We'd have to talk to them.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
Clothes style, assuming he has the same clothes as he had when he went missing. Anything else? Like, I don't know, hairstyle?
There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. All right, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Alright. That is very odd, though. I feel like they would know something. Is there something else at play here? I guess we'll see.
Squall and Fury.
Oh my god. Bro, I did not mean to do that. It locked me into the river. I hope I did not drown.
I hear?
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to
Alright.
help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about
Sound of his
appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village.
Never seemed lonely.
But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears.
Huh.
He
sounds like a good
always knew
person.
just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed
What?
to admit it, but I just can't remember.
For some reason.
No matter how
That
you
is
look
very
at
odd,
it, I
actually.
should know those things.
Is there
But
something
for
else at
some
play?
reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
The other guy wasn't that old. I don't think it's your age problem. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
That is actually very weird. I feel like there's definitely something more to this. Human soul?
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
The fact that everyone just doesn't know where they live. Like, some things I can see why. But I mean, come on, knowing where he lives in the same village. There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. Yeah, I absolutely believe.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing.
Yeah,
It's
that
so
as
weird
well.
that
Everyone
no
knew
one
him.
remembers his name.
Is there something Irminsul related? Maybe I'm stretching this out too much, but...
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived.
only exists in people's
It's like
memories.
this guy's been erased from reality or something.
Yeah, sounds about right, Irminsul. Only exists in people's memories. But it's not been completely erased. Like, at least they know someone existed.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
I'm not sure about this, but if there's more lore about this, that would be interesting.
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
If that was the case, it would explain why no one knew where he lives. In a way, because, well, he didn't live there, in a way. Technically. Greater Lord Rukadavata. Yeah, but this is something different. But this is what I was saying about this would be more like erasing, in a way. Not living in people's memories, but rather, I guess you could say alteration. That could happen too. Or it could just be that some certain details were deleted. They could be done in a lot of ways, I think.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yes.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for
She
a
doesn't
missing
know
villager.
anything either.
I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead,
A
but
place.
follow me.
Interesting.
There's a place I'd like to show you.
Alright, which direction? Over there?
The wind rises.
Alright, let's see.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Here. Oh, it just sounds like a tree. Is there something more to this?
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the
So it's with the
sky
missing
or
person.
stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively.
That's when he showed up?
Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
That's what family is for, but I think I get what you mean.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Aww, that's probably Lumine.
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky.
But I could really
When it
understand
comes
me.
to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me.
And he
felt
understood
like
everyone.
both
Okay,
a
that
family
is
member
kinda
I could
odd,
rely on,
honestly.
and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw
Wild
around the
ideas?
village.
Well, I like to know.
He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once.
They're not here anymore.
But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
So he had no parents. We heard that before.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always
Around
seemed to be
dusk.
around dusk. Just
Is
like
he gonna
right now.
show up at dusk? Probably not, but...
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
What if that was literal? If you lived in people's memories? Again, just random speculation, but...
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same type of day and time never seemed to pass. What if this was literal? Yeah. Like, not like just experiencing like... Because sometimes if you're relaxing and stuff, you can experience time slower. But what if it was literal like time stop or something? Not really time stop, but it was happening in the people's minds, I guess. If that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think it is. But time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Maybe it is related to memories. Well, why is there little chills here?
Hey, look at those hilly churls over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Oh no, hilly churls. I feel like I know what is coming. Abyss Mage. The Abyss. Wait.
The Abyss Order.
Could Lumine be nearby,
they be the
or
ones
is it just
behind
a
all
random
of this?
Abyss Mage? They could be just a random Abyss Mage. Or maybe Lumine is nearby? What are you doing, though?
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Okay, it doesn't seem like it has much of a goal, so I guess we'll just kill it.
How amusing.
I forgot to put on Donkey's shield.
Stabilize!
One with the force.
Illusion shattered!
I hear everything.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Okay, wait, there's more.
Shine down!
I will have order! Gather!
And shroud.
My dynamic is so OP.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Alright.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
Why is Abyss Order doing around here? Yeah.
Now that I think about it, the
They
healing
act a lot
trolls
more
around
actively.
Vilmara village have been a lot more active
And
lately.
strange, what were they talking about over there?
They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really
Yeah.
is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Alright. So something related to the Abyss Order, potentially.
Wait a second. The person... It's
Dane!
Dainsleif!
Dane, okay! I thought we were gonna see him a bit later. I was expecting to see him right near the village.
It's you two.
The Vow Keeper, yeah. Alright.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village
Good to
and
see
check
him
up on
again.
Chief Amadea and the others anyway. See you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
Alright, what lore do you have for us?
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
Well, I hope we get jump scared more often, to be honest, if that's the case.
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on.
Well,
Are you
we're
not
looking
here
for
for
a
the
missing
same
person
purpose?
incident, but they're kind of a weird case, so we feel like they're involved.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also
Something
realized
strange
by now
about this place, yeah.
there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
It sounds likely.
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive.
Byproduct.
I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
You also owe us many answers, yeah.
And you shall have them.
Alright, good.
I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Heck yes. Okay. Until based on what you've learned, you catch you until eventually the sky goes dark.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village.
Yes, a weird missing person case that some things don't line up.
Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case
It's
on
still
your
unclear.
hands.
I got still
However,
remains to be seen.
Any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off
do you
of.
know anything else about it? Because you've been investigating, or did you just also start investigating right now?
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself
Oh, that
a
as
sinner.
well, because you were gone
Who's
afterwards. Do you know about it?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your
This
sibling
part?
to have
Okay.
betrayed you?
Lore bomb? I want to have faith in her.
I sense hesitation in your words.
Huh.
After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
What do you mean reconcile?
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is
Betrayed
different.
me in their nation. Like
He and his
Conria?
fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir,
Vedrfolnir.
the Visionary.
Have I heard that name before? Hold up. I feel like I've heard that name before. Was it related to Skirk? There was a name that Skirk mentioned, their master, right? That might be something else though. Let me try to check. Skirk master. Let me see if I can find the name again. I feel like I've heard that name before. Maybe it was just something similar. Oh, it is! I can't pronounce that name. But it's Kirk's master. Oh, wait, no, never mind. My bad. She revealed her master's identity along with someone else known as... No, it's not Kirk's master, but it's someone their master knows. Okay. We finally got confirmation on who it is, the Visionary.
I'm loath to admit it, but
Older
he is also
brother.
my kin, my older brother.
He's got a brother then.
Your brother?
What really happened in Conria back then?
There were 5 of them. The
Five sinners?
sinners of Conria.
5?
The wise Roptatir.
Rhine-daughter!
Vedrfolnir.
I feel like we've heard
Gold
Sertology before.
Rhine-daughter. The foul Sertologi,
I'm gonna note these names
and
down.
Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
Okay, that's a lot of names, including some we do know. Together with Rhindaughter and Sertologi. I felt like Sertologi was also familiar. 5 sinners, so Skirk probably knows them. Let me just note this screenshot down, because that is a lot of names that I do want to remember. The Foul. Yeah, we heard about this from Skirk as well. The Gold Rhindaughter, the Wise, the Visionary, and I'm sorry, I heard Dane say it right now, but I can't pronounce that barrier. Sertologi is Skirk's master. Yeah, we heard that name before. Thanks for the info, though. And then there's Rhindaughter. I can't pronounce that. Vidofnir?
No matter how eroded
What
my
happened in the
memory may
screen?
become,
What
I
the
will
heck?
never forget their names. One day,
Shall have my
I shall have my
vengeance.
vengeance.
Wow, y'all got some story. Okay.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar.
Yeah.
Rhindaughter is the one who
Sertologus
created
Skirk's master, and
Albedo.
Vidofnir
Sertologi
was
is
also mentioned by
Skirk's
Skirk.
master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedafulnir. If he was the voice of the sinner,
Claw 13
then
created
the one
the
who
Abyss Order was
inspired
him.
Clotar to
Yeah.
create the Abyss Order was him.
It sounds like it. The stone states we found in the ruin of Fontaine, the ones that outline Fontaine's trials, that was likely Vidofnir is doing as well. Holy heck. The prophecy. Why do they have access to that knowledge? Huh.
They were once people of great esteem in Canria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us.
Including
Together.
Dane. Yeah, Dane and the other 5.
We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster.
Vinster
The ones
King?
to stop the Vinster King from continuing
Foundation
to
of the
rock
world? What
foundation
the
of
fuck
the
is
world.
going on? So who the heck is the Vinster King?
Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved
Resist the
something
call
more.
of the abyss.
They could not resist the call of the abyss, and divided among themselves
Power.
a power that could
Divided
destroy
a
the
power.
world. So they became sinners, but also
Transcendent
transcendent beings,
Holy
each
heck.
in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
Then my sibling came into contact with your brother, which is when she created the Abyss Order.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Holy heck, this is big, okay.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched.
We heard in the trailer it had already been completed, whatever that means.
By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
This is when they should add something to hide the text, because I would like to take a screenshot of this, just this art. It's based on the first Stain quest, but the quality is a lot higher.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and
Yeah.
make a god or something?
Supposedly that was their intention.
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was
Technical
just some sort of
experiment.
technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain
Found
it,
some other way to
they've
keep
skipped
moving
the
forward.
experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective.
I wonder if we'll be able to find that out this Archon quest.
Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related
to the ley lines.
lines in some way.
Memories? Wait a second. Like the missing person? we're talking about here?
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
Unstable. Ley lines.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable.
So that could happen to a whole lot of people if this keeps going.
My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Memories. I think I'm starting to connect the missing person case to what's happening here. Those who the ley lines are memories, yeah, and the missing person that either seems to only exist in people's memories or that people forgot about partially.
Wait, then our commission here in Vamara Village.
These ley lines are probably unstable nearby.
Exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
The Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist, yeah.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
I love how he said missing, like with a pause, nearly as if it's saying it's in quotations, because yeah, I don't think it's just a normal missing person.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Why are they showing this? Is there something that's gonna happen? No? Okay. When they do these kind of shots, I'm always kind of like thinking, okay, someone is gonna be watching us or something.
So tired.
Never mind.
Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday.
Brain juice.
It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
You better say more complicated stuff, because we like the complicated stuff. That means the more lore we take it.
Search forth.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
What?
Did something happen?
The missing person from your... Describe them to me.
It's a young person in his 20s. He's a very kind guy. That's all we know. We don't even know what his hair color is. We know nothing.
Oh,
yeah.
Young guy? Early 20s?
That's literally all we have.
Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Weren't there before? After this quest, what about look at Ashika? I'm sorry, I'm not going to be looking at the series though. Actually got some things to talk about in this quest, right? Not also the fact that I'm not interested in world quests and I in fact don't want to hear about them. I'm sorry, but I will not be looking into series. I'm sure it's a great theory, I just don't want to look into it. I just want to enjoy the Archon quests and that's it.
Memories.
Him. Wait, who's him? Like the person in his 20s or something else?
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream.
Wait.
They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up.
Theory. They said a person in his early 20s. We heard a voice in the trailer that said then Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal or something. Sound like a relatively young voice. Someone who knew Dane. What if the missing person in people's memories here was a result of the ley lines and that was kind of like experiencing a memory from, well, probably around 500 years ago. And that's the person that people thought they knew, but in fact they never met them because it only existed in their memories. And that is also the him that Dane's saying that seems kind of personal. It's someone that you once knew, maybe? Just random speculation. This could be completely wrong.
And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Okay, never mind. Never mind, okay. What exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Can you check if you have the eye?
What?
Do you have the eye?
Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Yeah, and can you have the eye, or did you actually give him? It's like, did you remember giving him, but didn't give him? Or did you actually just give him?
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Messing with human soul?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all.
Then kill their theory on the spot, yeah. He just said, I've never met this guy. So like, oh, never mind. Yeah.
But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field
Yeah, did you
tiller.
actually give him though?
They haven't stopped searching for it.
You remember giving him, but did you actually give it, or do you have it with you? Can you actually let us know?
I am the only person who knows its location.
Oh, okay,
Perhaps
never mind. The eye's still safe.
implanting that
Probably.
particular memory was an attempt to
What if that memory is
interfere
real?
with my mind.
You know,
in
maybe
some
we
way.
should actually check, right? Maybe you weren't in an hallucination and being affected and gave him.
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is
Yeah,
capable
probably not,
of
but-
altering reality like that just yet.
Maybe we should check, right?
However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We
Yeah.
must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
I sure hope it's not magically gone, right?
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Yeah, that's the problem, though. First place, to first state to confirm the eye's location. Yeah, that could also be a thing. Already thought of the possibility, so I think you might already have a plan. Lead the way.
Of course.
Hope you have a plan, then. It's quite far. Over there. Near the chasm, okay.
Swan Fury. The wind rises.
Here?
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
Did you make sure we're not being followed? Or watched?
Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Oh! I'm starting to... What? That we saw that earlier. Is that memories being implanted or something? The process? That's really odd. Nah, bro. Something happened.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Are you sure you won't magically gain a memory in like an hour or two?
Hey, wait up!
There's a seal with it. So it should be protected. Alright, let's go in. Sure hope it's not missing. Place of revelations. The answer is but then you step within. There seems to be something strange going on with Dane. Oh no. Alright. Should I actually add Traveler here? Do I even have anything equipped on Traveler? Fast equip. What? No, this is horrible. Okay. Anything with water damage? Okay, I guess we go with gladiators. Attack? Okay, sure. Wait, maybe we could take it from Xiao, because he does. I'm probably not gonna use Xiao in a while. Oh, but that's defense. Never mind. Okay, yellow. Do I have any water damage with this goblet? I do. Let's take that then. And Guess probably crit rate. Honestly, don't care too much, so let's just get a crit rate one. Maybe one with good substats. Yeah, this one will do. Now we should have plenty crit rate, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe too much, but I don't care. Oh, I didn't go in with it. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're just going in with Wander. I did all that and didn't select Traveler. I guess I could leave. Let's do that. Alright, let me actually select Traveler now. Oh yeah, I also didn't check his weapon. I should probably do that. Yeah, I feel like I probably have a better one. Yeah, there we go. No, Traveler.
This
Okay.
world is full of
Let's go. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Typical ruins, okay. A big door.
Solidify!
There is no escape!
One with the force.
Yeah!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper
Side
floor
door,
through the side
okay.
door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Illusion shattered!
Mechanism here. Okay, that's a field tiller or a ruin guard, whatever you want to call them. Is that where the eye is? No, this is a different field tiller. Okay. Although I was saying, did you carry the entire ruin guard on the way here or something?
There is no escape!
Can't see? Yeah, I hear everything. Go!
What is that? That lit something on the wall there.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Okay. Oh, the 3 runes, got it. So something like this. Yes.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Okay. My guy hid it in some huge ruins. I just hope we're not being followed. Or watched, for that matter. Is it here?
Looks like we can't go any further.
Oh, yeah, someone's watching
Be on
us,
your
right?
guard. I
Yup.
sense the presence of the abyss.
I would not be surprised. Like, surely, like, at least what single abyss mage would have fallen. Like, at the very least, if not more. A herald, you know, that, yeah, that makes more sense. Actually,
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
that's not a herald. What are their names? Is that a lector?
Desolation!
No, that is a herald, right? Cryo one thing.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
One with the Force.
Now you shall perish!
Wipe out.
I'll uproot you!
Solidify.
Entrap!
Mortal.
Yes.
Yeah.
One with the Force.
They're stuck.
Freeze and devour!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
I really like how Tyner's charge attack kind of just summoning projectiles. That means you can
One
actually
with the
miss.
Force.
If you have bad aim like me, that is pretty good.
Shine down!
Water jet. Yeah. Stabilize.
Be prepared? Okay, I will.
Can't see?
I think I am. Unless you mean story-wise. I guess we'll see. Memories that should not exist. That's the name of the quest.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
Yeah, that makes sense. And they were hiding in the shadows, so we couldn't really see them, could we?
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Oh, no.
Dane? What's wrong?
That thing again.
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
I feel like the title of Bowkeeper. He must have a connection to the ley lines, right? Is this what's affecting him more than anyone else?
Wow, you must be really sensitive to
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
What about you?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara village, I suspect you might finally
What?
have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Well, I sure hope you'll be alright. Or are you planning something? What am I missing? Okay, did he just want us to get away? Oh no, wait, is it Lumine? The music. Isn't that the music in We'll Meet Again? Is it Lumine? It's Lumine, isn't it? That's why I want us to get away, right? Is it? Come on. Show it to us. I recognize that OST. It's her, right? Hey, for sure. Yep, there it is.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Okay, there we go. I know his traveler was here, but that's still pretty cool.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif.
Oh
But
my
I
god.
believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
What trap are you planning? That's all. If he's planning to do something to Lumine, that would also explain why one is gone.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their
Damn,
doom.
okay.
Better, that I face you alone.
You don't underestimate him.
I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Can y'all just reconcile, please? What's going on between you two? What happened? His eyes. That's a bit of despair there. Can we actually get to see a cutscene, please? I guess we'll see their point of view later.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack.
So glad we get to see Lumine again in the story. Finally, freaking time. It's been like 30 patches or something.
Hey, look at those hilichurls over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
Oh,
so
the pack.
calm all of a sudden.
That's a bad sign, though.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
Okay, I don't think Dane was lying, though. We might be able to meet this missing person. Why do we hear the voice of the sinner, though?
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
Wasn't that the sinner or Vidofnir? I might have been mustering the pronunciation.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilichurls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. It definitely is. They're not even gonna attack us.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilichurls are calm.
The butterflies around here, is that ley lines?
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Why is it talking like this? It's that voice again. Surely you remember it, Traveler, right?
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep
Beloved
well,
people.
my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
What does that mean?
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least.
We should probably check.
Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Alright, let's see what this missing villager is. It's not the sinner? Oh, okay. I thought it was because of the voice. Guess it might be different then. Oh, I was gonna teleport there, but okay, I guess we'll walk. Has he returned or something?
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is
What?
the first I'm hearing of it.
Come on, like, I know you guys don't get involved with that, but surely you would have heard of it. They're so famous around Teyvat in general.
Thank you for
I
your
guess is the right
concern.
word.
But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Oh, the missing person is gone from your memories or something?
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing
It's
villager
gonna say
while we
what
were
missing
gone, did you?
villager? Everyone's been around here.
Hmm?
Oh no.
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Yep, he doesn't know anymore.
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village.
Yep, it didn't
The
exist.
one you've been looking for all this time? You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again.
I don't know about that.
At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to.
They're not gonna remember either, are they?
Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadia. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Are we being watched? No, it's just their shots again. I swear to God, I always get suspicious when they do those kind of shots.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Yep, no one remembers him.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
What?
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Wait, so do they remember him, but he's never gone missing in their memories now? So, like, he's always been here?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Maybe they didn't forget him, but rather they forget he went missing, quote unquote. That's odd, okay.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
I'm sure that's not the case, right? Ley lines don't affect, like, literally time up, if that makes sense. Yeah. I think it's more memories, yeah. People have forgotten. We are presently traversing someone's memories.
If this person only exists in people's memories,
Someone's memory.
maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Wait, someone specific's memory?
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada. No one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories.
His appearance took place.
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
I don't think we'd time travel, right? I think someone's memories is probably the most likely. Or that they've forgotten that the person was missing. He was with someone else. I'm gonna go with this one first. Either one of these two, I think.
No, Baram still remembers him.
Yeah, he
just
forgot about that
the
he went
fact that
missing.
this person
That's what I was saying, but I guess that doesn't fit their conclusion.
Right. Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances.
Like how he experienced Lumine's memory, so they could be someone else's.
Memory.
Could be someone else's memory, yeah.
Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
This is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this
Which
ley line
direction?
disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Well, we don't know about this. It could be someone else who has the ability to implant memories and they implanted memories of a missing villager, which could be completely unrelated to the missing villager implanting memories, if that makes sense.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Must be an imperfect product. There's no way new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. Time does not pass within false memories. That is something we did hear about it.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
False memories are easily forgotten.
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
Yeah, Dane suddenly remembered him, but he, not remembered, but like, well, I guess you could say remembered in a way. He had memories of meeting him, but not before, so like he had never met him before. Will not change.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
Huh.
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experience.
Maybe this?
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing!
So that's how we know we're in a false memory.
That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Have they not noticed anything weird with the sky not changing, like it's been sunrise for a while? Whose memory this is?
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind.
Happened more than once? What do you mean?
Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
Yeah.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
I kind of want it to be Dane, but I'm more leaning towards Atasa right now. The way she also appeared right when we were about to leave, that also makes me think she's slightly more important to this quest. Let me go this. If it's not, I'll go Dane. I kind of wish it's Dane, but it might not be. Yeah, it's Atasa.
Right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Yeah.
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk.
So it might be her
just
memories?
like right now.
So Atasa might be the only person to actually know them, maybe?
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Let's go to the tree. Maybe, yeah, actually, maybe he was leaving the village. Maybe with Atasa to the tree.
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
World Order narration? What the heck is that quest name? Interesting. Does Atasa actually know them though, or are they just closely connected to the false memory? I guess we'll see. Oh, there they are. There's someone there. Their attire, that's unique, right? Is that Kanryun? That's Kanryun attire, isn't it?
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a
The great
mercenary
reveal?
when she was
Okay.
younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh,
Let me
there
see
you
his
go again.
appearance.
Always talking about my own things.
Have anything you want to share?
Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't.
I recognize that attire. That's Conrian.
Also just
right? That's
talk about what you
isn't
think
that Conrian
of me.
attire? I guess Sumeru also has with the Academia. That's have something similar.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly
No,
strong...
that look at the eye. That and the
young
thing on
woman.
the that's Conrian 100%. That is 100% Conrian. We'll believe who it is. I guess we'll see.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life.
That's Conrian.
You won't
Also, it
miss
looks
someone
cool.
like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Why does it look kind of familiar? Wait. Never mind. I thought I was gonna say Dane, but no. The eyes might be a similar color, but the hair does not. I don't remember Clothar. Let me look up Clothar. Actually, maybe I shouldn't, because if it is Clothar, it might spoil it. Let's just go with the quest.
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Yeah.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Alright. Who are you?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
You're... Am I forgetting something? Factoring in the memories, the abyss, or the loom of fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect all of this together.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
I feel like it felt familiar, but I'm not sure if it's Clothar. I don't remember Clothar's appearance.
Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
What if it was Caribert? I don't remember Clothar being like this. Then again, I don't remember his appearance, so just going out of it. What if it was Caribert? I don't think it's for Daphne. We wouldn't seem that early. She'll now become the Loom of Fate. The Loom of Fate is already completed. What if it's Caribert? It is!
Caribert Alberic!
Holy heck, okay.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise.
Someone only exists
I don't
in
believe
people's
I've met
memories?
you before.
The hint is there, yeah. Holy heck, okay. What? How does this tie to the Loom of Fate, though? I guess we'll see.
I see. It was the memory, wasn't it?
The me
Your
from back
sibling's
then?
memory. You saw... the me from back then.
So I do remember that.
This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
I don't know if I trust it. Oh! Nope. He does manipulate people's minds, alright? He can do that. Memories, that is. What is that? Let me take a screenshot of all this. Does that mean something? I took a screenshot. What the heck was that? A tree. Is that supposed to be Irmitol? No, isn't this? No, it's definitely a new area. The proof of existence. Wow. Thing in his arm. Oh, yeah! I remember the Uli Churl also had that. I forgot that for a second. Thank you. Just like in that area. Is that supposed to be a representation of Irminsul? You okay?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all.
So only in memories, yeah.
As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
Alright, bear as I can. What exactly happened to you? What exactly is the Loom of Fate? As much as I'm curious about Caribert, I'm also more curious about the Loom of Fate, if he knows.
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements,
It would become the Loom of
I would
Fate.
become the Loom of Fate. But despite his intentions for
Never
me,
truly became?
I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Oh, you just passed through us.
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Within the Loom of Fate. Interesting. That's why I no longer exist outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Changing memories as well.
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But
real ley lines.
As more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own.
Doesn't that mean you could effectively create, well, false memories, but like completely altering history in this world? Of course, the people outside might not be affected, but yeah.
Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
It's like changing the entirety of Irminsul. And, well, memories make the world here. So if you made something so real, that would become reality.
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form.
Semi-completed.
I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
Planted by Carver through the half-finished Loom of Fate. Why did you do that, though? Was it you who implanted that, or was it someone else manipulating you? Residents of Imara Village. Yeah.
Ah, that.
Was that
I
an
was
accident?
wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
That's actually sad, not gonna lie.
As if
I had a chance at life.
I had a chance at life.
Which you didn't. Not after the calamity. So how ley lines can change the world. Yeah, if you change everything, I can see that definitely happening. Because if you change like ley lines in a way that it changes not only the memory of like the people, but the entire world, like changes the memory of the world, if that makes sense. Maybe then you would be able to completely recreate the world, and for everyone, it was as if history had been rewritten as well. But maybe the senders, while the world might be changed, maybe they do end up remembering. Again, we still need to know more, but it's an interesting theory, yeah. Is there any kind of meaning to this? It's the only existing people's memories really count as living. I don't know about that, honestly.
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just
couldn't accept it.
just
You
couldn't
could see in his
accept it.
eyes.
I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be.
Sounds like you would be
what
a nice
other people would
person,
think
too.
of me. Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Oh.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village.
This is what most people deserved.
I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life.
Just remember, the world would physically change. That would be interesting.
Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been, one memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid.
No, it doesn't. You really deserve that life.
After all, my life ended a long time ago.
They totally shape how the world works. They shape a lot of things, yeah.
Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years
8.
old.
That's so young.
My
too.
consciousness, left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Yeah, it was the current economy back then. Everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all.
Possible for me.
But, well, that's not possible for me.
Here in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. Yeah, it was. I guess they didn't get the chance. You didn't get the chance to hear it. Once
I
you
know.
them. So comes some other time. They might need my help.
Captain Dainsleif.
Captain
Twilight Sword, you mean?
Dainsleif. There we go.
No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled though?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Oh god, okay, there we go. Oh no. That means he failed, right? That means he failed, right?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine.
Lost the eye.
The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
What? What about those ruins? I guess that was a trap late for Lumine.
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess.
That was all planned. It was inside his body. What the heck?
He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location.
Wait, what? Did he give us the eye without us knowing?
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once.
But they never handed me the
thorough
eye.
plan.
Did you implant the memory that he didn't hand us the eye or something?
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Wait, what does that mean? Does that mean he didn't then, right? Did you implant... Are you helping the... Oh. Why would he not remember giving us the eye? Did you implant a memory in him? You gave Dane a false memory. You made him think that. Yeah, when?
Before you two entered that false location.
Oh, yep. That was memories being implanted. Yep. When he had those things. So you are helping the Abyss Order then, right? I guess we don't know if it's intentional or not, but...
Traveler, wait.
I guess he was planning to give him the eye. Yep.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Because he had just given the eye, and then he said, we have no time to lose. Yep, that sounds about right. Huh. Then Lumine took it, and that's why they said that the Gloom of Fate is complete. So Dane probably failed there. Yep.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye.
That's why I said we have no time to lose, because in his mind, like, we already gave the eye. We gotta get going.
Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary.
Took that memory to be real.
And took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed.
That, huh?
And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
Is it just because you want to help them, or is it something for yourself? Let's retrieve the eye. What are you planning to do with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you?
Yes.
Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form,
mental anguish?
Suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster.
We also heard about that in the story.
That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create
near-completed, because you can't use it anymore once it's completed.
To implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
All hilichurls? Or just those nearby?
In that memory, I would tell them a story. Just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything,
that's why they were very calm there.
It was the story of us.
But I'm assuming this is only momentary relief, right? It won't last forever. So I think they caused the hilichurls to calm down back then was Carabert's story. That was the goal, the only thing he wanted. To give to others what he also, the help he received from Clothar. And all he wanted to do was to offer the hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace. Yeah.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished.
Story. The name of the quest.
And it's finally time to rest.
Cutscene. looking at the tree. Oh, Kyber's thing.
Huh?
He's gone.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Wait, Lumine! Holy heck! Wait, we better talk. Please don't go yet already. Please don't go yet. Please don't go yet. Please don't go yet. Okay. Oh, no. Don't disappear, please.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Don't disappear yet. Let us talk for a bit, please.
Well,
there we go.
how about
Okay.
a conversation?
Finally, we've been waiting the entire game for this. Oh my god. Freaking finally. Throwing wires in the air. Yeah. Same. Because holy heck, finally. Because we never really got to talk to her much.
And talk like this is
Because it was
certainly not
the
easy to
situation
come
with
by.
Dane. So now
Wouldn't you
this
agree?
is, yeah, because like usually like on the first quest or where we saw Lumine, we really didn't get to talk to her much. So this is kind of a first time. Still can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough.
With Dane?
The one against Dane, I mean.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me.
Maybe because he did care about you still.
Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What exactly are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
Awaken. So they're asleep, but they will awaken then. Okay.
Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conlea.
Yeah, we heard that from
there's been no sign of
Nahida.
activity.
There's been no sign of activity. Because they're still asleep, but they will awaken. Like 100%, like confirmed.
Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne.
Yeah.
Yes?
And I wonder if that will affect the heavenly principles too.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action.
Yeah,
I
that
suppose
too.
that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation. However, the heavenly principles will awaken.
That will
We
be
just
what might trigger
don't
it.
know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
I think both of us do. But I think maybe her especially, because she experienced Conria. The heavenly principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was.
Quiet and peaceful, yeah.
Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it.
Yeah, the people at Vimara Village.
So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist?
The heavenly principles?
Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
I'm so glad we get to talk to her.
Ether?
Huh?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Oh my god, Ether, finally, you better talk at a time like this. Because that's his real name.
There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason...
I'm so glad we actually got voice lines in this.
asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Please give a proper answer, Lumine. What are those two people?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end.
That's literally the name, also that's gotta be the place in Travail.
Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom.
It was that place. And it was very similar to a flower they saw back then.
To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether.
Aww.
But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
Oh no,
What's
memory
going on?
implantation. That's not Lumine. Wait, is it
This
Lumine?
space has lost its tether.
Oh wait, no, it's the space falling
I doubt
apart. Never
it'll be
mind.
able to exist much longer.
It's just a place falling apart. It's not memory implantation. It sounds similar, but it's not. I guess we'll see you next time.
In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other,
There were two other people there.
there's something else you should know about this space.
Oh no.
With Kari
So the
Bear
traveler
gone,
won't remember that.
we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in space will be wiped from existence,
Oh no.
including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
I still have to wait to see her again. Yeah, they really had to end it like that. Holy heck.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy.
He's not gonna remember.
Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday.
So
They
we don't even remember
no matter how
Carver?
hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
Huh. Do we even... we remember Dane, partially, but do we remember going in there? Now, the center of heavenly principles seems more like being, there's something being take care of the heavenly principles. Well, we don't really know much about the heavenly principles, but the sustainer is in it. Are you crying? Not really. I was just a bit sad during that cutscene, but I didn't really cry. Not yet. It was close to tearing up, but it was just... I was just sad, honestly. A bit during that. But I didn't tear up yet. I'm sure the story will do it eventually. In fact, I'm pretty sure it already has. I just don't remember when, but I'm pretty sure it already has. I think like during Nahida's, the farewell with Rukit of Hata. Pretty sure that got me teared up. I don't remember too well though. But yeah. Never changes, does he? How much do you remember? I don't think we remember Caribear.
Let's think for a second. We were in
Okay,
our memory.
we do
and
remember
we saw that
Caribear,
guy
that's
called
good.
Caribear.
So the only thing we don't remember is the space that we were in?
He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Talked for a while, but that was outside. So we don't remember what happened inside the consciousness space, right?
Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
He doesn't remember, right? Yep. Your voice seems so. Yeah, I was close to tearing up, honestly. I wasn't yet tearing up. Wait. Lost something, yep. Lumine.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
I hope we get to see her again soon, like on the next Stain quest or something.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together.
Oh.
It looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
So that was implanted into people's minds before Caribert left?
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
Huh. So it did implant new memories on them. But, yeah. Interesting. He gave them, yeah.
Oh, and we also remembered his name. Caribert.
Hey, he left his sign on the world. There we go.
Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Make sure you remember it this time, yeah. But this is also bringing me back to Final Fantasy XIV with Emmett Selk. Remember us, remember we once lived. It's bringing me back to those lines.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Caribert left the village. That's probably
yeah,
for
at
the
least
best.
he has some sort of
at
explanation
least they have
now.
some sort of explanation
The
now.
food is now complete. No one else will try to change, yeah. So, that was the last chance to give him a last memory. Because Caribert can't live anymore. Not even in memories.
Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Alright. She's there alone, huh? Are you feeling sad? Do you not remember him? Or did you just see him leave too?
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Is this tragic love? Yeah. They were getting so close together, even if it was only in her memory.
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Caribert now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
No, we can't say this, because otherwise maybe she will end up forgetting his name.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories.
Hold on to our time, he'll always be a part
As
of my
long
life.
as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my
How I
life.
felt about her, yeah.
I'm just happy I got to meet him.
If
So,
Carver
who
was
cares
real,
what happens in the future, right?
if Carver was real and he really had time to live in this peaceful village, maybe they would have gotten together, because they were getting really close. Sadly, he's not real. It was living as a memory in their minds as well. Until the Luma fate was completed, so it's gone.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
You weren't, don't worry.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
I'm sorry, he's gone. So is there ready for an NPC? Yeah. Look at her outfit as well. You can notice she stood out from the people in the village as well, because they mostly have the same outfits, but hers was different.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right?
The fact that she appeared when we were about to leave the village.
Now. Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
I wish we remembered. Something in my pocket?
A picture?
Huh?
Where'd that come from?
Is that gonna have Lumine on
see?
it? Oh my god. Wait, how did this picture get here? We're not in a memory anymore, and a picture, even if you remember the picture, we wouldn't have it physically on ourselves after a memory is gone. Hold up. Did reality actually get changed, like, quite literally? No, I think... I already thought that was possible, to be honest. But even more now, I think Ashikai and, well, you are definitely up to something. Get along well with the two of you. The goodest of boys, yeah. He was such a nice person. Group photo from an unknown time. Huh. Let me read the description of that. If there is one. A precious photo that has surpassed the rules somehow. Being taken by some unknown person using unknown means in a space that should no longer exist. Must get along with each other, the two of you. Is it near the tree or is that in Sumeria? I honestly can't really tell. I think this is Sumeria City, right? Because you see like a floor over here. I don't think this is the tree. I could be wrong though. Man. We have Carver in the middle. Interesting. I feel like this could have some relevance to the Loom of Fate. Do we got anything else? I suppose we should claim the rewards as well. When they were sitting together. Wait, sitting? Setting? Wait. Wait, did this happen? I don't remember. Oh, so wait. Oh, wait, it is near the tree, right? Are they sitting though? I can't really tell. I forgot the location itself. Did it actually have a floor? I was too focused on their interaction. I might have forgotten to check the surroundings. Because this sounds like actual ground. Like, it reminds me of the roads of Sumeria City. Like, down here, But yeah, it would make more sense if it was in that area, in Caribear's consciousness. Where is it? I think it's like on here. I could be misremembering. No, these streets look different. Is it up here? Okay, no, I was misremembering. This doesn't look like the thing in the photo. The ground has patterns on it. It reminded me of that. I guess they probably had that thing on the surroundings. And Easter asked why they couldn't travel together anymore. Oh. Yeah, our expression, wait. Yeah, our expression. Yeah. And Ether was kind of sad too. So it is from that time. It's just, it doesn't remember, but this photo was manifested. Loom of Fate, maybe? Changing the ley lines? Because it's already complete. It's just that Lumine doesn't yet know how to use it. Because, well, she does need to find a good way. Yeah, and Caribear is over there. I wonder if we have any item. Archive. Do they have, if we go over to items, materials, I don't think it's gonna be listed here, but I want to just double check. Don't think so though. No, it's not listed here. So that's all the lore we have on that. The town where only I am missing. Cross swords with your sibling, long-awaited moment. The proof of existence. A bedtime story. Wait, what's this? Should we do some polls? I can't do that. Can I buy some more poles? I don't think so. You know what? I actually like Chlorine's gameplay. I kind of hope I don't get her, because I did want to try to get Arlecchino, but we'll do like 5 pulls. That'll be all. Let's see if we get Chlorine. We're not even on self-pity, so it's unlikely. And then I'm probably gonna install the game later, because I do need storage. And I don't intend to do dailies here anymore, so I'll be back in Natland for main story, and that'll be it. So, one last pull here. Nope, that is all. Okay. Alright, we are gonna just look on the stream when they were talking. Yeah, I'll look afterwards, but I'm pretty sure I remember that. Because I remember Lumine's expression. If you look closely, her expression here is the same as in the photo. I just confused this ground over here with the floor on Sumeru City, which isn't exactly the same. So I was just confused about that. I was mostly focused on them, Lumine and Ether, not like on the surroundings too much. So I probably missed like how the ground looked over on that area. But aside from that, I do remember the expressions. That's why I had a bit of trouble remembering, because I was looking at the ground, I was like, wait, I don't remember this. But it was in the area then. Alright, I'm gonna end it here though. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Mao, and Egnerd, and Lavny for coming to the stream. Honestly, that was a pretty epic quest, so hopefully we get to see them again soon, especially Lumine. Hopefully not too late in the quest. I'm hoping like, what, 4.4, 4.5? I'm probably coping too much, let's be real. It's probably gonna be like, sorry, not 4, 5. It's probably gonna be like 5.6 or 5.7, like, at least. Very late into the Natlan storyline. But I'm kind of hoping we get the quest, the Dane quest earlier. But I guess we shall have to wait and see. But yeah, for Genshin, I'll be back in Natlan. We will be streaming Chloe's story later for GGC. But yeah. Alright, I'm ended here though. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one, and peace.